People don't know what this girl is capable of. Today we gonna recap a movie called American Mary. Enjoy! Desperate for funds, surgical student Mary applies for work at a strip club. Billy Barker, the club's owner, is in need of a medical professional to patch up a man bleeding in his club's basement, the obvious victim of illegal dealings, and offers Mary $5,000 to perform emergency surgery. Mary accepts the money, but spends the next few days terrified that the criminal activity she got involved in will follow her home. Later, Mary is approached by Beatrice Johnson, a stripper at the club who has had extreme plastic surgery to make herself resemble Betty Boop. She offers Mary a large sum of money to perform illegal surgery on her friend Ruby Realgirl in a veterinary clinic. Ruby wishes to be transformed into a human doll and has been unable to find a surgeon willing to complete the last step in her transformation, removing her nipples, all external genitalia, and partially suturing her vulva shut. Mary accepts, and a follow-up post on Ruby's blog introduces Mary to the world of extreme body modification. Mary begins her residency in the surgical specialty, and her teachers and mentors praise her promising skills. Mary is invited by a doctor named Dr. Walsh to what she believes is a networking party with several of the head surgeons at her hospital. However, she finds she was the only young resident invited. The surgeons commit lewd acts on the others in attendance, who are escorts. At the party, Mary is drugged and raped by her former teacher, Dr. Alan Grant, who films it. Mary later drops out of her residency. Mary hires Billy and his enforcers to kidnap Grant and deliver him to her apartment, where she holds him hostage and uses him as practice material for her extreme surgeries. Using pictures of Grant for her portfolio, Mary goes into body modification surgery full-time. Word spreads quickly through dark web channels that Bloody Mary is a surgeon of great skill willing to perform any extreme surgery desired. Mary is later questioned about Grant's disappearance by police detective Dolore, explaining that her name was on a list Dr. Walsh gave him of women who might bear a grudge against Grant. Billy, who has become attached to Mary, kidnaps and beats Dr. Walsh on her behalf. While torturing Grant, Mary is discovered and attacked by a security guard, who attempts to free him, but Mary bludgeons him to death. Detective Dolore confronts Mary again, believing that she was a victim of one of the sex parties hosted by the two missing doctors and hoping to help her. Mary's grandmother passes away, causing her mental state to deteriorate further. She finds Billy receiving fellatio from one of the strippers at his club and jealously attacks the girl with surgical tools in the bathroom. Due to police interest in her, Mary starts to worry that the tape of her rape will be found. Meanwhile, Ruby's husband, vengeful after seeing his newly modified wife, tortures Beatrice to near death for Mary's location before ambushing Mary at her house with a knife. Mary attempts to suture her own wound shut but ultimately bleeds to death in her operating room, to be discovered by the police.
Please subscribe for more movie